Well, it's never a slow day. These two countries are probably going to go into a full-scale conflict and it might turn nuclear. However, the real question is, what exactly is the US going to be doing in this situation for better and worse? Now, even though the current administration says that this conflict is none of our business, in reality, we've been historically funding both sides with weapons, and also we're starting to choose one side. And China's starting to choose the other side. You see how this is becoming more sketchy than a Waffle House bathroom? So on the one hand, since 9/11, we have given Pakistan over $7.89 billion in military weapons, in addition to the $3.1 billion in economic assistance. Then, to the surprise of absolutely nobody, the weapons and economic assistance that we provide go to extremist groups that then attack Indians in Kashmir. While that was happening, we were saying, no, international community, hold our beverage. We're also going to start giving India weapons, at least $24 billion worth since 2007. So they could, fight back against those extremists that we were also funding. Now, while all of this is going on, the US is starting to shift our emphasis towards India for both economic and geopolitical reasons. Because of the fact that we pulled out our troops out of Afghanistan, we really don't feel like we have as much need to be friends with Pakistan. But just like a psychotic WWE tag team match, here comes China. They did many different things in Pakistan, one of which is to sign a $4.8 billion nuclear power plant deal with Pakistan. These power plants are typically for electricity, by the way, not for nuclear weapons. However, the plot twist, they're also giving $65 billion to Pakistan to help build their infrastructure, and it's not by the goodness of their heart. These deals are typically like this. One side builds infrastructure, the other side provides access to rare earth minerals. Typically, the deal is very toxic for one side. In this case, for Pakistan, if they can't repay their loans, then China can start taking property and get really, really good deals on rare earth minerals and then continue to monopolize the markets. Last but not least, not only does China have an invested interest in ensuring that Pakistan doesn't fall, all of this area right here, this is the land between India and Pakistan and a little bit of China. It's what India and Pakistan have been fighting over for a long time. The yellow area that you see is how much of Kashmir that China controls. And they have fought India for this land. If they allow India to take the Pakistani sections, India will control most of Kashmir. That's really bad for China. So they both have an economic interest as well as a military interest in ensuring that Pakistan is able to stay on its feet. And while all this is happening, the real question is, what's the US going to do as a result of all of this, aside from potentially funding one side? Who knows? It's probably going to depend on the hour and the day, and it's probably going to change multiple times.